January, it's football, NFL playoff season at the moment, and here's our shandy beer, which doesn't make sense for this time of year, but here it is. It's the Amstel Lights Radler, made with lemon juice and other natural ingredients. It says beer with natural flavor. It's 2% alcohol by volume, so you're not gonna really get too inebriated by drinking multiples of these. Now, once again, if you don't know, Amstel Light is made in the Netherlands, and I believe its parent company its parent company is Heineken International. They say double refreshing taste of beer and lemon due to juice content settling may occur. And you can see it's in this green bottle, and I do see inside of the green bottle a little bit of sediment, but I'm not really worried about that. Let's give a Radler beer here a try. See if this compares to Leinenkugel and the Sam Adams Radler that I reviewed a while ago, including the Narragansett Dells Lemonade Shandy. Here we are. Let's get a close-up on that. Here's the Radler Shandy. You can probably hear pop, pop, fizz, fizz. And what do you get? It's got that lemony yellow look to it. It doesn't have any pale malty Amstel Light look to it. So it pretty much looks on par with the Leinenkugel Shandy and like a Mike's Hard Lemonade with just a bigger head on it than obviously a Mike's, because that's not a beer. Let's get an aroma on it. You can already smell it. Yeah, it's just like a Mike's Hard Lemonade. It's got that sweet, it's not artificial, this beer, with the lemon flavoring. They use lemon juice, but it still has that overly sweet, sugary lemonade, artificial kind of a sweet note to it. And it does have a lot of the tartness that you get from lemon juice. Yeah, it just smells like a malternative, a Mike's Hard Lemonade, an Alco Pop, or a flavored beer, as Louisiana beer reviews will call these kind of things. But it just smells like lemonade, and you can slightly smell a pale maltiness, but it's just lemonade. Cheers. There is basically, to my taste buds, there is basically no real beer flavoring. Well, flavoring. There is no beer. If you did not know that this was made by Amstel Brewing Company in Holland, you would have no clue that you were not just drinking straight up lemonade. It's got that pungent of a lemonade flavor with not even a beer base in the background. It is, as you can see here, extremely high on the drinkability, but as Jay Terrio in Louisiana, when he reviewed the beer, and I agree with him, it does have a slightly bigger body than you would think it does. It's not as light and watery as, say, the Leinenkugel's Summer Shandy. So, the flavor is a very sweet lemonade up front. And it does finish pretty tart, just like lemonade will. It's mild to medium, like I said, on the medium side of the body. It's extremely crisp, clean, and ultra refreshing as hell. So without boring you people with any of this, as if I'm looking at this review and reviewing the Amstel Shandy here, the Amstel Radler, as a beer, it's just not going to get very good scores based on that it's a beer, based on that I'm trying to review it as a beer, because I don't notice enough to tell me that this is a beer and not just a lemonade. But there are people where the market is good on this because they don't like, either they drink light beers primarily, or they just drink, they like that light, refreshing flavor of a malternative like a Mike's Hard Lemonade or the Smirnoff Ices and those kinds of beverages. They don't like the taste of beer. So this would be good for people like that. As a beer, I gotta give it I'll just give it a C, a 3 out of 5, a 50 out of 100. It's fine, there's nothing wrong with it. I think they did a good job with the Radler. As a drink as a whole, I say 2 thumbs up, the best Radler I've had. It definitely has a little bit heavier of a mouthfeel than just straight lemonade, which is cool. But as a beer, it doesn't work for me, but as just a beverage, not thinking about it as beer, it's an A for that. Now I think you have to look on Beer Advocate. I believe it's got like a 9 or something like that out of 100 on Rate Beer, which is, to me, is kind of ridiculous. I mean, it's not a amazing beer per se. It's a very good drink. It's just not a beer. You know, I will give it a 50 out of 100. It is alright. And as a beverage as a whole, I would say try it. Until next time, keep tasting those great beers. Cheers. We'll see you soon.